Hey guys, 大家好, it's Luke here. So I've been learning Cantonese for about 9 months now and I've got something very exciting planned. So this Saturday I'm actually going to Hong Kong for 2 weeks, and what I'm going to be trying to do is I'm going to be attempting to speak no English for the whole time I'm there and speaking only Chinese, only Cantonese for the whole 2 weeks I'm there. Now, I said I've not been learning very long, I've only been learning for about 9 months, but one of the reasons I think this is possible is that I've recently completed something called the add1challenge, and what that is language learners from all around the world get put together with a common goal of speaking their language. You get awesome community, awesome support, everyone helps each other, it's absolutely amazing, and you track your whole progress and put it all up on YouTube. So if you look back in my videos, you can see my videos from that, and I'll put a links in the description. So yeah, basically I'd say now-ish I'm probably about a lower intermediate level. I think it will be hard, but I think thanks to the momentum I've picked up from the add1challenge and what I've been learning so far, I think it's very doable. And so yeah, basically I'm going to be spending 2 weeks holiday in Hong Kong, zero English, and I'm going to upload, or the plan is to upload daily vlogs to YouTube to document the whole thing. So the target of this mini video series, if you like, is going to be immersion, and how best to get immersion where when you're abroad on holiday, how to make the most out of your trip, how to do immersion, and giving up your native language. What's that like? Will I burn out? Will I not burn out? Will I get tired? Will I just forget and slip back into speaking English? I don't know, and that's what I want to try and document. So obviously for my own sake, looking back, it's going to be useful, but then for you guys, why you should be interested is because if you've ever thought about either going on holiday to learn a going on holiday to learn a language, going on holiday to practice a language, how to set up an immersion environment, giving up English, anything like that, I think you'll find this series incredibly useful. So yeah, basically I'm going to be recording the videos while I'm there, but I won't be uploading until when I get back. So I'm leaving this Saturday on the 13th. I won't get back until the 26th of August. So if that's something you're interested in, I've written up a whole detailed post on this, and that'll really go into detail and everything, and I'll upload the video vlogs once a day from when I get back, because I don't want to spend the whole time I'm there editing videos. I really want to make the most of it. So yeah, I think this will be really hard, but I think it's definitely something I can do. So with the support of the people I've met through the add1, and even I've met a few people who are happy to show me around there. So now I've talked a bit about what I'm doing, I'm going to go a bit into how I'm going to do it. So like I said, the point of this project is for immersion. So I've got two main rules that I'm going to follow. The first one is that it is no spoken and audio English, right? So I'm not going to speak English for 2 weeks. I'm not saying anything about reading and writing, because if you might know already, I don't actually know how to read and write Chinese characters, and there's certain things I'm going to need to do, road signs, menus, that sort of thing. So I'm going to need to read English for that. And the second rule is, in the case of an emergency, like say a police officer comes to speak to me about something and I need to make a statement, whatever, then obviously I will be using English for that. So now the ground rules are set and the goals set, how am I going to try and do this? So basically, one of the first things I'm going to be doing is, with the exception of WeChat, I'm going to be deleting all social media from my phone. And the reason is because this is going to be incredibly distracting. I spent my whole time scrolling through Facebook, looking at WhatsApp messages, Snapchat, whatever, and it's just completely defeats the whole point of immersion. So the reason I'm keeping WeChat is because I'm in contact with a few people in Hong Kong, with a few of my friends from Hong Kong through WeChat, and a few of my couchsurfing hosts through WeChat. So if I delete that, then I'm not going to have anywhere to stay. So that's why I'm keeping that. And the other reason I'm keeping it is basically because it lets you send voice messages. So because I still can't read and write Chinese characters going towards immersion, what I'm going to try and do is replace what would have been texting with sending voice messages on WeChat. And also I'm getting rid of my old SIM, and for the 2 weeks I'm there I'm getting a Hong Kong SIM. So throughout the time I'm there, I'm going to try and completely replace texting with voice messages on WeChat, or just straight up phoning people and just getting in contact with that way. So yeah, and I think immersion is probably all about creating the right environment and giving you as many chances to speak as possible. So if I take back when I went on holiday, I went to Thailand for a month, didn't speak Thai once. I can't speak Thai, but I didn't speak Thai once, and I didn't learn anything. I couldn't even say like how are you or where's the toilet or something like that. So I think you really need to work on creating the right environment for you to speak in. So one thing that I've done is I went to couchsurfing.com, and I'm staying with locals of that. 5 days in Causeway Bay, 2 days in Macau, and then 6 nights with my girlfriend and her family in Yuen Long. So right off the bat, that's me living and being surrounded by native speakers from the get-go. So that's the basic game plan. Get there, know English for 2 weeks. I'm going to be meeting people through couchsurfing. I've also there's a website called meetup.com. I've looked at several meets for that. Some are speaking exchanges, some are just general things I'm interested in to try and get into contact with some of the locals. So I'm going to be doing as much of that as possible. I'm just going to be enjoying my holiday, but using Chinese instead of English. I think that's important. So if it's not fun, then I'm just going to give up and stop straight away. So it's very much surrounding myself and putting myself in that environment and just trying to have fun, just trying to enjoy my holiday. So that's the basic goal. So that's roughly how I'm going to do it. If you're interested in following along, like I said, from the day I get back, the 26th, so expect about the 26th to 27th, 28th sort of time, I'll upload the first video, and from then on I'll try and upload the daily vlogs to give me a chance to edit the videos when I get back. So if you're interested in that, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my blog, and I'll put a link to everything in the description. I'll put a link to my blog, I'll put a link to my blog post I've already written up about the add1challenge and my experience with that. If you haven't done it already, I think it's absolutely amazing. So that's partly the reason I'm feeling confident in actually being able to do this at all. And yeah, like it's included a it's included a free round trip. So I actually won the add1challenge, and what you get is you get a free flight ticket to where your target language is spoken. So I'm getting a free round trip flight to Hong Kong. So I'm going to Hong Kong, don't have to pay for a flight, don't have to pay for accommodation. It's basically all the main costs already taken care of. If that's something you want to see, then please give this a like, thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you soon. See you again. Bye bye. Peace.